welcome back. You are still tuned in to Funtastic Fridays. And you know we're here with you every Friday, and all the Friday them when I name Friday. Don't ask me no question because I don't have the answer. From 5 p.m. till 8 p.m. And from you hear that song, you know what time it is. It's time for Talk the Ting with Kim. And I'm telling you, this week is a hot topic. This topic, I realize every time I have it, I can bug up people running. Because I like little mix up I'm learning, and I realize when we have the uplifting conversation, we have people tune in and say, yeah, I learn nothing enough. But this little one way, want to know what the man them think or the woman them think. Everybody running. I will love it. So welcome, Sasha British say, top of the night to you in the house. Bad girl, she will say hi. She said Sunday funeral. Remember she told about the funeral, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, so I like to update the thanks. And Busy Boss Kid, one done, big up yourself as well. And Kerrific, I feel like we need to announce Kerrific winnings. Right? Because Kerrific need to know, because she run in last minute and drop a one guess. Not even a bag of guess, you know. A one guess and just hit the jackpot, right? So for the giveaway that we have, I'm Peppermint PB. Because you know she always a tune in. Listen, I tell you, say she's multi-dimensional, you know. She tune in on the phone. She tune in person. She tune in online. She tune in from the radio, because I'm sure she have a radio nearby, right? So she always tune in every method possible. Right, so guys, as I said, this week it's gonna be men ask, women answer. So what we did was that we have a panel of ladies, including myself. Gonna let them introduce themselves shortly, and we collected some questions from the men, some questions that them just not understand, and them want some perspective. As I said, the aim of these discussions is to sort of bridge the gap between the genders. Because we know, I'm tired of hear women are wicked, man are dog. No. And then we just keep on a segregate and I go further and further. I don't really like that. So now we say, yo, let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Send with the question and we get some answers soon, alright? So let's get into it. But guess what? It's because it's a female panel. We're going to actually convert it to a talk and gel with Lionel. We're gonna have him ask the question. Come feel like him will ask the question in from the male perspective, much better than I would. Right? So I hand it over to you, Mr. Lionel.
Alright, so you know the vibes right here inside Fantastic Friday. It's yours truly, Mr. Fresh Concepts. I will have the ladies. So, as Kim said, you know, it's men ask, women answer.
And next week, ladies, make sure you write down the question, because next week it's women ask, men answer.
All right. And we have some very interesting questions that we need to get the answers for. I do hope for the ladies' utmost cooperation. Do not try to shy away from these questions.
Yeah, but we're going to have them introduce themselves first.
I know, but I'm introducing the rules and guidelines. All right? And do not give us any political answers where you know you're not really saying nothing but a lot of words. Right? So, to begin, I'm going to ask these young ladies to introduce themselves, starting with which team we start with now, MV. We'll go from left to right or right to left? Left to right.
Right, so that is me introducing myself. And then we're going to have the lovely lady to my right introduce herself as well. Tell the people good evening, please, on Tonks.
Hi, everyone. My name is Leesiya. And that's all you need to know. I'm joking, sorry. I don't know. Ask me anything and I'll answer. That's it.
Which is exactly why she's here.
Right.
And then we have the lovely lady in pink. Listen, she come in and she just starts sewing the ear. So right about now, the whole 6 feet thing, it need to go back in place, right? Come like her, she just ensure said no, the hair is here. She look lovely, man. Yeah. Big up yourself. Come introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Peppermint PB, also known as PynkyBrewster.
All right.
We like it.
Yeah. All right, so we have the lovely ladies introduce themselves. So apparently we have exactly 10 questions.
And Johanna say, I'm going to probably stay out of this and just listen.
Johanna, we need your answers.
We want the feedback on the live as well.
You have been throwing all sorts of words via online. So it's now your time to answer for those said words that you have thrown. All right. So, I'm wondering if I can go in order or just randomize.
Up to you. It is Talk and Gel with Lionel.
Yes, we're going to Talk and Gel with Lionel and the three ladies and the other ladies on the Instagram Live as well. So here we go. And it's not any particular order. Remember, these questions are not directed to you personally, so let me know your life. So if the question
So don't feel like an attack.
So if the question say why woman have 2 man, don't attack me. Alright? It's just, I'm not saying you have. It's just based on, the questions that were sent in.
Yes, don't get defensive.
Alright. With that said, women are always saying, this man don't meet their needs. This man, don't have what they're looking for. This man doesn't do it for her. Now, we want to know, what are the top 3 things you think or you believe, you can take it personally for this one, women want from men? What would you say are the top 3 things women want from men? Talk to me.
Go Pinky.
I just got thrown in there.
Right, you were volunteered.
Right?
Yeah.
So, honesty, communication, and respect.
Honesty, communication, and respect.
No,
you don't have to disagree with her. Your 3 might be different.
Yeah, what
so
is your
should I
3?
write them down?
No,
We're supposed to take notes. Let me append the Kim. You say
Let's start with 3.
honesty,
Communication,
respect.
Yeah.
And these are basically top 3 now. We know you want more. Can a woman actually get everything she wants? Is that possible? That's another question. But that's part
respect
B.
and honesty is like the bare minimum. I mean, you're supposed to be respectful.
Some people
towards
top 3
your
are the
women.
minimum, and I like them. I say at least give me these 3, at least.
And she'll tell you up your standards.
Yeah. So we have communication, respect, and trust. Trust.
Honesty.
Which is trust. Yeah. All right. Next up.
I don't know. I just feel like them 3 are bare minimum, and I feel like that question. Yeah, ask me above the bare minimum, so I'm gonna say he needs to be financially stable. He needs to have some level of reasoning ability. He should be able to adapt to the surroundings. Because I mean, you want somebody that you can take to certain events and he represents
Understands
you well.
where I'm there.
And then we'll dip on the streets and we're in the streets and I'm gonna talk tough to me. Him can jump out and say, yo dog, what you really I do.
Okay.
Yeah, like a thug.
Okay, so you want versatility to cover.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, all angles, all right. And the third thing?
Most importantly, we need him to be passionate.
Passionate.
Because men can't, I don't know if their brains are wired differently. They can't seem to tap into that.
Most of them can't tap into the passion.
Of it. We're not talking about say you just are running one bam. No, we need some level of passion.
Sensuality.
All of that, yeah. You know
Okay.
it.
All right.
I like it.
People on the live, if you agree, if you disagree, if you have your points, you can dash them in there. What
ladies on the live?
3 top things women want from men? And you can take it personal, what you look for if you want, or you can give us a general view.
Before me give them my answer, you wanna say money, money, money. Then she said just kidding.
We'll tie that with financial.
She said just kidding.
First thing I realized from a woman, I learned from a woman. When they say just kidding, take serious note of what she said.
They've always said there's a little truth behind every just kidding.
Yeah. You know, say chat too much. I just boss,
you chat too much.
To what she said.
But she said just kidding. Communication, emotional side. So they need to be emotionally, in tune, and provider. So that's one of the top 3 things. Well, the three main things that she look for. Okay. For me though, initiative.
Yeah.
That is not as prevalent as you would think.
Oh, the man must wait for you for do things.
Yeah, initiative, because ladies tend to have to plan and lead.
Yeah.
If you say you're gonna do something, do it.
All right, so that's why you call it now reliability. Or,
yeah, I guess. Yeah, because you're not gonna say, boy,
accountability.
Because you're not gonna say you're gonna do a bag of things. Or next month, I'm gonna treat it to this, and I'm here for remind you. So we still do that next month.
Just wait till me.
No, and then them tell you all these things, boy, baby, just if me did the day now, they went in the day.
Not change. All right.
Yeah, so you have to follow through with what you say. And then for me, the third thing, I'm gonna tie in communication, because it's a struggle.
All right.
The little, man, everything go on. What is that?
I feel away, I feel away. Because
but asking what's wrong, everything go on.
Sometimes everything is governed.
No, we need to understand what that means. Give me a definition for govern before we start use that term.
I think I can't speak. Let's see if you can agree with me. But I mean, I can speak on behalf of a team, of gentlemen.
A team.
Where we believe that our things govern or me govern is more concrete and solid a definition when compared to a woman. Me alright, or it's okay.
So at least we need to start ban them term there because we just use it as a band-aid and it not really explain nothing.
What's the matter, hon? No, everything's okay.
Yo,
it's
my
okay.
good man. Yeah, man, it start out, man.
But at least when we say we govern is most of the time we govern, but
half the time when they don't govern and they just want to sound tough.
You just don't want to be emotional.
I don't want to get into it. Yeah, man, you govern, everything govern.
Lead to that side of you.
Yeah.
So the govern is just, it's actually just pleasing yourself.
I'm like how she nice it up. The govern.
I'm not even going to say govern. If I say I'm governed,
yeah,
it means that logically he understands what he's going through and he doesn't need to project that on you. But for you to feel better, he's going to say that.
And not only that, we get the sense that when you say you're governed, you're just refusing to be vulnerable. So what's the point of being with somebody if you're not going to be vulnerable? Tell me what's happening and let us see, you know, what we can do. Put our heads together to get you in that space for you to be okay. Because from you good, me good.
Exactly.
You talk all the time.
All the time.
Oh my God.
I don't think fair man should have a problem talking to her. If some ladies would only come with this type of voice energy, right?
Yeah.
I think the man would be more led. Because usually ladies have come with some little stronger energy. Come on and talk to me. You get me? And the man would more like.
No, that's like normally when we're frustrated.
Yeah, we
because
reach
we
there.
know that you're not yourself.
Listen to me. Half of them not started at too late. Some of them start up yes already. But I get you. I like that. But yeah, sometimes, man, that's why we don't really want the pressure. It's when you see like you're not frustrating yourself, we want the frustration kind of ease off. And telling you, half the time might cause further frustration. Probably what bother with is something that might frustrate
Not
you.
telling us is worse.
I understand. But you know the logics.
I better we're frustrated together. That me feel like I wanna win another relationship here. No, it's better you tell me what's on your mind, and if it's very stressing me, I go stress too. But at least me feel me in it with you compared to you never share anything with me.
Oh my
But
gosh.
they need to start doing
This
that.
is what men will say. Logics over emotions. That's the thing that y'all are running with these days.
I mean, that for next week.
I don't think it's something that they run with. I think it's something that's naturally in them to be logical.
Yeah.
We are naturally made
but they
to
need
be
to understand that
emotionally
not
wired.
every situation
Requires logic.
requires you to be logical.
Emotion
It requires
sometimes
you
needed.
to open up, let us in, because we're the emotional beings. We handle stress better than y'all.
But we're the
So
logical
share
beings,
the
so we just
thing.
always are. You see, the thing
A
is that
balance.
we're used to being the
It's not a
logical one,
balance.
so sometimes it's hard for us to give up that. But what I would also want to make a note of though is, you see, a man, while him probably mentally and in terms of peace, he can handle him current frustration. When Kim said about the two, we are frustrated. Sometimes we can't manage phone frustration.
No, when I say that's not like we're acting out on you, you know.
understand.
But my aunt say that man share the bird with you now.
Yeah.
So instead of you over there to cloak up with your problem, we know I share it.
Yeah, we
So
don't like
you
talking about frustration.
you can link me later and say, baby, no, the update boy not change. We can have a conversation about it. And as Joanna say, when you guys do that, it will drain our energy. Communicate. We naturally nurturing. So we're gonna flip on you.
Yeah, we're
Perfect
fixers
sense.
and we're also the peacemakers for Uno.
Sometimes when they're not
come to
fixing,
Uno with no problem.
sometimes when they're not fixing
You get me?
nothing.
Well, I understand that, but I think when you're in a relationship,
Yeah.
it's important to understand it's no longer about you.
Me can bring you in
Us.
my relationship to come talk to my girl, tell her off it. Because the tone makes a big difference. I feel so.
But it's a counselor energy,
Yeah,
counselor.
Communication part.
Give it a vibe there where you're probably more open to talk. Envy, what you say?
My fear say you'd have Lionel up on the couch just laid out like, well, you know, this morning the car
therapeutic.
start act up. Just because of how she talk.
Trust me.
The car start act up this morning, you know.
Envy, talk to them. Envy.
On the last me long time.
We'll catch up on the next question. All right, we get a little weird here. We have an idea what the woman them want. I'm surprised that only really one person mentioned the whole financial stability kind of thing. Even though you're not tying with it with the money.
She said she was just kidding.
We don't like
So
them.
guess what? Another 3 money she mean, I one. I just one out of them she
Oh,
did
that was a
mean.
joke.
I must
I think she probably means
Copy said she did mean.
Anyway, that sounds like a JPS, man. And anyway, we're not going into the much details with that. Why do women ask questions they already know the answer to?
We want to be sure.
Sure?
Yeah.
But I want to tell you, say, so the team tell we say,
No.
we don't know the answer.
Because sometimes our gut is telling us that you're not being totally honest with us. Yeah, and most times our instincts are never wrong. So yeah, we're gonna ask. Yeah, we're going to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Most times your instincts aren't wrong.
I'm sticking with my statement.
I tell ladies this already, you know. I tell ladies because you ladies have 1,000 instinct about one situation, and it so happened that one out of those 1,000 instincts were right.
It's correct.
That don't support the
No, but that still means that we're never wrong.
Error. So you're telling me you're at Average yesterday at 3 o'clock? No, I was downtown Kingston. No, say it downtown. That was my next question. No, that's how it work. You cannot just say one of your 1,000 instincts then was right, so you are always right.
For me, it's sometimes a test. It depends on the issue, because yeah, man, it's a test, man. Because let's say something sensitive, and you're worse if I never honest first time.
Yeah.
And then no, I actually have facts before. Because guess what, men have a gift of making you feel like the problem and that you are overthinking. So when you're coming together, even though you have some sort of inkling, and you're probably half right, you might go blow it out of proportion. Oh, you always look for problems and da. So you start doubt yourself, you start to question yourself. So you see, eventually when you have the facts, I'm going to catch you red-handed. I'm going to know the information and come to you and going like, what you say? So you say, wait, hold on, you did tell me last week, say you did it downtown 4 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Just a check. Because I want to know if you are keep up with your life, which chances are. And that's all that's men get caught. Because we are going to remember.
Sure.
Yeah, and that's
we are going to remember.
Yeah.
Always remember.
No, that's why I say you can't you can't give with that insecurity or that doubt, because it's going to come back for you. I promise you.
You see the thing with women to Lionel, patterns. You see them watch your patterns.
Yeah, we know them like the back of what I know.
So we
Evil.
want to be sure.
Demons.
We are asked the question them multiple times.
Especially if we look for all the information as to why the relationship not going to work. We might ask you things that we already know.
So I'm just saying, like, all right, so you see him
Hold on,
at the shop.
I see some comments. Sasha British said, true. Yeah, man, we want to confirm things, because you're not going to tell me the truth, so we have to figure it out. And you want to say, yeah, man, I will ask all 6 months after the same question, a different way. Say, man, once we're suspicious, I better you just ease with concern and be honest, because you see if something is off, we're going to remember it. And we're probably not going to act on it now.
Well, if you don't the man for 6 months, left the man then.
No, but guess what we need for us? We need that confirmation, because where some man are gonna say, some man are gonna say, boy, you know, either thing she never know nothing, and you don't have all the facts. We want proof. We're gonna screenshot it. We're gonna ensure we have proof, because Mega be honest, some of the man, wanna lie bad. Me have the evidence and still a question myself.
Mr. President of the Lion Committee. Mr. President of the Lion Committee.
Some wanna lie bad.
Your members, they have been operating exceedingly. And the ladies are tired of it. Take a day off or two.
Yeah.
Go on vacation.
So what if I do research?
Take leave. Right? All right. So, yeah, right, Pinky? Pinky like she want. But you say, ask over the question?
Yes.
The question is, why do women ask questions they already know the answer to? What's your take on that?
You're this knowing.
Are you gonna do them something there? You can't be a good woman and not do them something else.
What do you mean? So bad woman do them something?
Wait. I'm trying to see if I can.
You don't look like you do that.
She does it.
You do that?
The very fact, I asked her a while ago, she look like she don't do it, she look away. So, that give me a little idea. You realize me stop talk.
I'm just,
look like
I don't
she will do
know
it
how
for
to
explain why we do it.
Like, read the question again.
I know school challenge squeeze this, you know, I get penalized.
No.
The question is, why do women ask questions they already know the answer to? So
Which means that we haven't asked you before.
No, for example.
But then if we ask you the question, why is it that you just can't answer it?
Yeah, so I think what we're trying to say is that...
Why you need to ask the question if you know the answer? That's what I'm saying.
Can I never ask you?
No, but you know the answer.
She want the answer from you. That's what I'm saying.
A lot of times we ascertain the answers.
I mean, I'm not going to assume
we need
that
you
what
to
I
tell
have.
us. Because we know, say, I saw it going.
No, I get what she's saying. Same thing.
Him leave work, right? And him stop. Wait name there. Best Buy, right? You know, in our taxi passing Best Buy, see him through like this. I said, wait, no, Michael, that, right? You reach home now and say, Michael, you didn't come straight from work or you didn't stop off? She not gonna ask if you can go Best Buy, no.
Are you not ask why you did there Best Buy?
Right. She can ask that question.
Yeah.
So in that case, you already see at him in a Best Buy.
Yeah.
And you know same stop off. Why you gonna ask him if him stop off?
Come in for be sure.
Yeah, confirm.
Yeah, we need to confirm, and I also need to see if you think it's prudent to be honest with
So your
me.
test is basically a test of his
Not
honesty.
necessarily about a test of honesty, but maybe he has done things in the past.
It's
that
usually
have led
history.
me
Reassurance
to-
then.
right, so I need reassurance. I need to. You understand me?
All right, here's where I get the truth. The real reason why they ask it, here's where I get it out of them now.
Yeah.
So you see him in the Best Buy. You now ask him, you stop straight or you and you say, no man, I come straight from work. What's the next move? Because you already
Leave it right there.
You leave it right there.
Yeah,
So
man,
Leave
that
it
right
right
me
there.
problem for you.
You know why? Because
Why?
I will not entertain anymore. I will not entertain that conversation anymore. You know why? Because that speaks to your honesty.
Yeah.
It speaks to your integrity.
All right.
It speaks
to
to
your character.
everything that you are.
And then
Yeah,
what it
yeah.
does after that
You
is
know,
now it
that
make you doubt
makes-
everything before.
I don't think we doubt anything before, but then at the same time,
Trust has been broken.
Hence doubt everything before.
I'm not gonna say that the trust has been broken.
Yeah, but something
Yeah.
right.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna say to myself,
Yeah.
next time I won't put myself in that position. I won't ask that question, or I won't ask it that way.
Yeah. Okay. You
So
see,
like
though?
she been there a couple of times.
All right. You wanna say it's really confirmation for real, and also it's what we went through. So in the past relationships, I'm gonna say most time I don't think a woman naturally just get up and do that. Relationship not gonna be brand new. I would just start to that.
Yeah.
Usually there's history. There's something that happened before,
Yeah.
and we were unsure of the outcome. Was I right? Was he right? Was I just overthinking? So now when the opportunity come up again,
Yeah.
we're gonna say, this time I now go, let me confirm. Let me do a little cross assessment to see if what me know and what he's gonna tell me is the same thing. So usually there's history.
Yeah,
No,
because
that's
Kimmie
devil.
don't reach out to me one away and pinch me and say, you know, say your man is not your man, is our man, you know.
Exactly.
So, and this is the situation. So, me, I gotta reach out and say, Lionel, so,
This
what's
is,
happening?
This is a
No.
confirmation.
Yeah, man.
I don't.
We're working fair.
What's happening?
We know that approach
So
different.
we're gonna ask.
We like fair work.
I may not necessarily dive right in and say,
Yeah.
Lionel, you say you have a woman and real.
Right.
Lionel, what's been happening?
Yeah.
You know, I recognize XYZ over the
You
past.
spend more time
so what's
somewhere
happening?
else.
Boy, babes, you know, say true work has stressed me. No, Kimmie did don't pinch me and tell me say you get her pregnant.
Okay.
And at that time, I did out and I stress you out.
Okay.
But don't know the steps. I just want it to
You
hear.
want to see where
I
how
want
it
to
go-
confirm.
how long it will take him
Yeah.
to be
As
straight
a matter
with
of fact, because I already get what I need from Kim.
Oh.
Maybe my mindset is that I'm gonna leave this alone.
I just
But
take
I
a
just
decision
wanted
yourself.
to see if you can be man enough and step up, take accountability, and say to me, boy, babes, you know, this is the situation. I heard, and this is it. I mean, no say you're probably gonna leave me anyway, but I yes say it then and it mash up my meds.
Yeah.
And that's why XYZ.
So-
I would respect you more.
So we go back to
If
the
you
know,
we go back to
you
the
know,
list earlier.
I don't think Kimmie would be my
Accountability.
friend. Honestly.
Chances are the person who will tell you I know your friend. But right? But that, as I said, it goes back, as you wanna say, sometimes we honestly use the same fat fry the next one. So we need the confirmation. And then Jeff Sawyer say, PynkyBrewster have a man, she look good.
Whoa! Sir, these are not the questions.
The man said only say woman answer.
I will have a list of pre-received questions.
Jeff Sawyer.
Next time you're sending your question, you have an idea.
I don't know.
Okay. See, Anyway, people, we have about 2 minutes to go before the break. Well, it's actually 1 minute to go before the break. Should I ask this one before the break? Let's get into it. I've noted a trend, person saying, I don't know if it used to happen back in the day. I would assume that, KFC would have been a good date spot back then. A little, mothers, a little, get a walk to Devon House, a little, spot. Why is it so many women nowadays expect men to spend big on the first date?
I don't have that expectation.
I don't have that expectation.
Neither
I'm
me.
sorry.
So, not in that quote then.
No,
And
sir.
with
But-
that, well, okay, go on.
I was gonna say, you know, since I have to try to speak for different perspectives
Right,
of
right.
women, so nobody on the panel have it on record. We not say so.
Make sure that.
Right.
All right.
But I'm assuming it is to sort of filter out. You know, cause some people say that them go certain party,
Yeah.
cause certain party expensive, so you not have riff-raff come in. You understand? So if it's a certain standard already, if somebody can't meet that, then it's just a no-go.
Okay.
So I think that's what some women use to filter out riff-raff.
So
per
that
se.
would give them an idea of the so-called financial stability.
Exactly. Especially if that's a high thing on their list of needs, then that sort of filter out. Or if you can't take me go over X place from my first date, then you don't need to be talking to me.
I feel like this is not even half the expectations of most women. I feel it's just what they see out in the
Yes,
public, what
and
they
society.
see on, you know, the norm of how everything is. They're like, oh, my man need to give me that too. But that's not your man though.
And then probably not even get it. But
And-
they might say, oh, I forget. But
And
it's
them
Yeah.
probably can't afford it themselves.
With that said, people, we're going to the break. Send your comments and views on the WhatsApp line 876-792-3530. Those of you on Instagram Live, drop your comments there. We keep a check as we go to the break. It's Talk and Gel with Lionel. It's the men ask, women answer, and we'll be right back after the break.